Welcome to this visual explainer. Okay, so today we're going to be exploring something that's honestly as ancient as humanity itself, but, it's actually as precise as that smartphone sitting right in your pocket. For literally thousands of years, our ancestors read the time directly from the sprawling canvas of the night sky. But hey, this isn't just some dusty history lesson. We're going to take a look at the absolutely staggering mechanical order of the universe. So let's just dive right into the core question here. How exactly does the universe maintain such flawless timekeeping? I mean, we completely take time for granted, right? We're always stressing out over like a 5-minute delay or a dead watch battery. But if you strip away all those human-made devices, you're just left with a natural world. So how does an expanse as incredibly vast as the sky actually manage to be the most reliable clock in existence? Well, to really grasp this, we have to look at celestial mechanics. And this basically proves that our everyday concept of time, it isn't just some random human invention. It is literally anchored directly to the stars. A day, a month, a year, these aren't just arbitrary numbers we made up. Actually, every single calendar and clock system we use is derived entirely from these super precise astronomical movements. Just consider the primary actors on this massive cosmic stage. We've got the moon orbiting the Earth, giving us our months, the Earth rotating for our days, and of course, our orbit around the sun, giving us our years. Now, sure, we all know these basics, but really think about the sheer physics at play here. These aren't just lightweight little hands ticking away on a clock face. No way. These are colossal spheres of rock and gas and fire, and they are moving at breakneck speeds through the absolute void of space. And okay, here's where it gets truly mind-bending. The sheer scale of precision. Despite the immense, terrifying size of the Earth, the moon, and the sun, and the incredible distances they cover, these movements are predictable down to 1/1,000,000th of a second. I mean, think about that. In our daily lives, being 5 minutes late to a Zoom meeting is just totally normal. But the universe? It coordinates this multi-trillion-ton dance without missing a single beat. Not even one. Because of this absolute exactness, scientists can actually calculate the dates of future solar and lunar eclipses literally millennia before they happen. An eclipse requires this flawless three-dimensional alignment. If any of these giant bodies gradually lost speed or, say, fell out of sync by even a tiny fraction over the centuries, making a prediction thousands of years in advance would be completely, absolutely impossible. So this all brings us to a really beautiful synthesis of science and philosophy. There's this great historical commentator who once noted that celestial bodies, despite their massive size, never fall behind their duties even by a tenth of a second. They actually compared the sky to a decorated lamp and the highly structured hands of a clock. It's like you aren't just looking up at random points of light, you're looking at the illuminated dial of a giant master timepiece. And that really hits the nail on the head regarding a profound philosophical point, the fundamental difference between blind chance and sustainable order. Look, if you were walking in the woods and just found a mechanical watch ticking perfectly on the ground, you wouldn't assume the gears and springs just kind of randomly assemble themselves, right? Of course not. The sheer precision of celestial mechanics applies this exact same logic to the entire cosmos. It basically makes the whole idea of random, blind chance entirely insufficient to explain the clockwork of the universe. So, what's the crucial takeaway from all this? Well, it's that this simple watch ticking on your wrist right now, or even the digital clock on your phone, owes its entire accuracy to this perfectly orchestrated cosmic clockwork. This thousands of years old celestial order is literally the master template for every single second we count. Which kind of leaves us with a final thought to ponder, doesn't it? If the vast, sprawling universe is perfectly designed to never waste a single millionth of a second, how intentional should we be with the time we are given?